I forgot to turn that off. Every time it gets me. Anyway, hey y'all, it's Milo Molson again with part 7 of our Subnautica playthrough here. And I caved in and I looked it up a little bit, and I don't know exactly where it is, but we were in the right biome all the time. And I must have swam past this thing many times, probably while I was talking about how wouldn't it be funny if it was right here. You know how it goes like that. But we will finally be able to get this behind us here and get our depth upgrades, advance the story, and also the still suit, which is named after like in Dune, where you can get some water coming back into you. So all that and more, all depending on this synthetic fiber that we can make. So I'm excited. I hope you are too. Anyway, with that said, and no further ado, I'm gonna load us up into Subnautica. Actually, I already took care of that for us. So see you there. All right, here we go. I have to get this window selection here. All right. Now let's do a quick inventory of our supplies here. We're not at our depth base here, I noticed. We've got some ion cubes on us. And also I did happen to read that anytime you enter your sea truck or a base or whatever, it saves your possessions. So if you die after that, you won't lose them. So that's another handy thing. Because these ion cubes, they're hard to come by. And, well, you can't redo them. And I also did see that the ion batteries can be recharged like a normal one. So I will turn one of these into that for the sea glide. And that'll be more useful in the deeper area. We do have a spare battery though. Food is not looking so hot, so let's grab something to eat out here if we can find anything. And speak of that, grab it right there. Let's get to, because we're about third on there. And it's a vent garden. I'm gonna check him out because I have not seen him in these parts. I think it's a juvenile one. Hopefully it doesn't unload on me. Turn that into water before I accidentally turn it into food, because that happens a lot. Let's see, one more. What's this new thing that I can build here? A booster tank? I won't do that until I get an ultra capacity tank, because oxygen's kind of hard to come by as it is. Matter of fact, alright, we're good on that though. Alright, no, it did not unload it. That's excellent. I'll go ahead and eat these while I'm thinking of it. We'll grab that other one on the way back, maybe. We've already somewhat explored this. There weren't too many reinforced things that needed the laser. You know? These are, I guess they're technically classified as Leviathan, but they're not hostile. Now those are hostile, and they're not Leviathan. So, I wonder if I can get in here. Huh? Can these be scanned at all? Well, if I die, I die, right? Things actually move pretty quickly for what they are. Huh, I guess I can't scan it. Weird. Creepy. Now, you know, I can't say that this is the right area, but it's close. Because look at these purple vents. Now, they're in many places, but we are looking for the purple vents, the deep purple vents. Now, there's an area that does not have the Chilicerate, I believe it is pronounced, which is a bad boy to be called around, and will probably eat me at least once. See, we're at 16 on the death counter. So we'll add some to it today. I don't have any doubt, or I don't have any delusions we won't, but I'd prefer to keep that somewhat reduced. You know, if anything, it just wastes time, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and cook these. And how we do fuel's good because we don't have anything in here that really uses it. So let's go ahead and cook the soup fish. And maybe we can try and get a little bit of oversaturation on the health. I don't know if that will restore the health, but it might. And I guess we can go ahead and drink the water since we're a little over. Let's take the sea truck since we're here. I think, well, we don't have our power cell recharger. We will, after we get the ion battery situation fixed up, we'll have enough. So instead of hanging a left like I would for a pilot location scenario, I will hang a right. And look, see, these are getting ready to explode. Ooh, that's scary. But it's not harmful. It's just anytime when there's low visibility, you're underwater and you're not in your own terrain. I mean, even out in the woods at night, it's kind of spooky sometimes, but I don't mind that as much. I'm pretty used to it, I guess. But I just hate being caught out in the ocean at night. So, like, yeah, that's one of the chilicerts I was mentioning, and we're gonna have our electric, whatchamacallit, I went diversion or well, it's it shocks them. There you go. That's all you need to know. Deterrent system, maybe.
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
Yeah, see, it's like I need to scan that probably. I mean, not to find the thing, but just out of general curiosity. You see the geothermal energy right there. Now, if the chilicerat comes at, or Dr. C here, we're just gonna beat feet back into there. It's quite a scan on this one. Alright, spooky, spooky, spooky. Alright, let's check it out. 6 tentacles anchor it, transparent bell, neat, neat, neat. Yeah, I can just read this lore later. I won't bore y'all. But, alright, now remember, crush depth of 300 meters. We gotta be careful.
Warning, maximum depth reached. High damage imminent.
Oh, I had to charge it up. That it way better than being outside of it. I would have been lynched. I'm getting below crush depth too. Yeah, I could get out and just, you know, chill. Oh, gotta watch out for these things too. But I don't think they can affect me while I'm inside of here. So at least that's good. A lot of hostile life out here. Now I know for a fact, or I won't swear to it, but as far as I'm aware, this area does have some of the specimens that we're looking for. I'm not seeing them so far, but maybe they're a little deeper than this thing will go. I know in the other one they're supposed to be a touch under 300 meters, so it's like, these aren't in, are they? It's like there's these bad dudes all around, but I think it'll just... Now that one is a concern. That one is a concern. But I'll just chill out here for a second, as if this knife would do shit. Alright, I think we're alright. Now, whatever this is, well, I'll never know because it didn't scan. I'll hop back in here. Actually, before I forget it, and watch, something's going to come down from the top and eat my ass, but I'm going to go ahead and repair this, because he took, what, almost 40% of the health out of this thing in one bite there. And he's getting a little antsy here. So I need to make sure I'm ready to go on that thing. That shocked me a second there. Let's see. And threading the depth. I can't wait to get our depth thing sorted out. Now you think, oh, that's a spiral plan, isn't it? Well, no, not really. What we're looking for is a little shorter than I expected, really. A good deposit there for when we get the prawn coming. Copper. Get in here. It's like the sound carries so well underwater. It's like, is he on top of me? Is he what? You just don't know until it's too late, basically. And that's also another thing that this reinforced fiber will get us. It'll get us a reinforced suit. So even if we do get bit, it won't affect us as much. We won't do as much damage, which is a win, the way I see it. See if there's anything on these. Like I say, as long as we enter our ship fairly often, we'll be able to mitigate some of the losses we get from dying. But really, I just want that spiral plant. That's what I'm after at the end of the day. And for the last few days, or streams, whatever you want to call it. Because that's the secret. That's the key to the progression of our game. Fleming right now. See though, and we don't want to get below 300. We don't want to tangle with this dude. He's leaving us alone so far. And my battery's kind of low on that, frankly. I almost want to, but I don't want to waste any power cell until we get our battery situation worked out. More copper at least. That deep base though has plenty of that ribbon plant that'll give us our battery juice. So we don't have to worry about that at the very least. No oxygen plants down here. I like the way the vent garden anchors itself. Much less areas to worry about down here, I imagine. Now, we do have a bit of geothermal activity here, which concerns me. And the thermal reactor, thermal plant fragment, we've already discovered that. We've got lithium and enough rubies. They're really pushing that. But you know, I could build a base down here and extract some of that. Since our other base is so close, I don't know if it makes sense to move over here. And these are power transmitter things. I don't know if I've already got them discovered or not, or if they're even discoverable or just, you know, part of the default deal. I don't think we'll find our spiral plant down here. Oh, wait, I've been here before. Oh yeah, this is where we found the log of Marguerite. Yeah, so the way this level's connected, or the world, the ocean, if you want to call it, the world, it's actually pretty neat. It's like I wouldn't have thought how close everything is together, in a sense. We do need to keep an eye on our oxygen, however. Marguerite's back that way. Yeah, there's no wonder there's so many thermal plant fragments. It's rotten. Okay. I wonder if I cooked that. We're good on food, so I'll just leave him alone.
Warning. 30 seconds of
I'll get
oxygen
nutrients
remaining.
down here. Now, how do you want to play this? I think what we'll do, we'll go back up to my ship before I lose this oxygen. I do have a spare tank on me, so we'll make it. But
Oxygen.
I just want to hold off until, well, it doesn't matter. Might as well just do it. The reason you might consider holding off is because if you've only got like a little bit of oxygen left in your tank, if you only got a little bit in your tank, it won't save that little bit. You'll just be left without it. So this guy is probably going to try to kill me. He's gonna. Nope. So as you can see, I am pretty close to dead. Yeah, that'll get you. So with no depth upgrade, we're still in our. Yeah, good thing for that though. It's a handy thing to have, especially with bigger stuff. Now, it doesn't work on every 300 meters. Goodness.
Reached. Hull damage imminent.
Now, I'm not above looking it up again, but I know we're in the right neighborhood. You know, vent garden, and worst comes to worst, I saw we can just go back down that hole there and thread around. Though I don't know if we have enough oxygen. Oh, which reminds me. Need to recover that tank. I just don't know if we'll have enough oxygen to quite make it through the other one, so I want to be a little more careful about it. But I'm starting to just plan on doing it. We'll do a little more exploring here because I haven't looked in this area too much. So there might be a couple things that I want to see. I mean, as far as resources go, now I hear him. He's trying to get me on this. But I'm a little bigger than his lunch. I ought to teach him a lesson. Now look at that. Isn't that impressive? Is that the same one that we saw before though? I don't know.
Maximum depth reached.
Man, I am looking
imminent.
forward to getting that depth upgrade. Now let's take a sip here of this delicious Coke Zero. Refreshing.
Warning. Maximum depth
Yeah, you gotta be
reached.
careful about that
Hull
depth.
damage imminent.
I mean, it's not too bad. I wouldn't want to be down there for more than... You could probably take about 30 seconds of it. Which isn't too bad, I guess. But then again, if you're going to do that, and you're getting out to get something else, you're going to lose your ship. And these are not something you want to lose, because they're kind of expensive. We'll have a spare battery if we need it. Just got to watch out for all the critters down here. And we'll see if this is the same vent garden. Yeah, it might be. Just coming at it from... Yeah. Alright, but since we got a plan for it, we will come down here. Look at all these minerals, good gracious. It's like you could have a field day with this. Oh no, this is an alien technology thing. But I'll have to remember
This
that.
site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Alright, I'll grab these ion cubes. Because they are handy. Make a quick scan and get the hell out. I do have enough power in this, right? And again, let's not dally too much. Now, this isn't connected to anything, so you might never find it. Must have been something I already found, or a technology I've already discovered. But yeah, you wouldn't find this unless you were, well, looking here, and it's not connected anywhere else. So 45 seconds. We might make it on one tank. That's not bad. Yeah, definitely. If you just were the type to carry a bunch of spare beacons around, I would put one down there, honestly, because that's a lot of good minerals. I've got a decent
Warning.
stockpile of rubies.
30 seconds
But that
of
uranite
oxygen
might
remaining.
come in handy later when I build a reactor. Alright, now we're at 297, so we don't have a lot of room to maneuver here. So let's just get our tanks sorted out. And how we do, let's go ahead and take a drink of water. A nice thing about carrying a fish around like this is they won't go bad if they're just in your inventory. You can just let them loose and hit them with that thermo knife. And that's dinner right there. And a little bit of hydration. In the first game when I was in a deep geothermal area, and I just happened to go back and forth and constantly, I was living off the water and fish because my hydration was just so low. That was a very tedious experience there. We're getting about to where we swap that battery out, but I won't do it quite yet. Okay, let's, rather than just doing this, I'll come up to our sea truck and we'll try to find that other vent garden and enter that network down there. And since we've saved with this, we'll be able to make an honest attempt at the exploration of that other thing. Because that should... Well, no, it doesn't quite come out where we want it to. It's like we're close, but we're not quite there yet. It's like this is kind of spooky right here. Is this the void? She'll tell us if it is. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it.
Warning. Entering ecological dead zone. The prospect for survival is fast approaching zero.
Yeah, if you've ever looked at an ancient medieval map and there be dragons kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. Except it's not dragons. It's some like very scary Leviathan dudes. That's the end of the map. You don't go there. We don't go there. These guys, are they hostile? We've wandered into a strange location. 212 meters. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, I think we're kind of getting to where we don't need to be. No, we're here. We're in an area, so to speak. I think this is that one we were just at, so I won't go there. I'll try to find that other one. See what, we're 79% hull strength. That's not bad. Looks like health recovers slightly over time. Wouldn't want to rely on it too much, so. Like I said, this is kind of a, I won't call it a suicide mission, but it's not likely to end well. So we'll go as deep as we can with this without
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
crushing our hull.
Hull damage
See,
imminent.
4% right there. Alright, let's get out. Sea glide all the way down there and then swap our battery out immediately because it's going to die. But I want to get out of the range of these bad boys. And let's try to be mindful of where we're going because this is just a reconnaissance little mission here. Alright, there are no spiral plants to be had in here. So now we can exchange that power source and get right back on the road. Fire damage. Like I said, death is coming for us surely. But if we can find an oxygen plant somewhere, that would be pretty sweet. Alright, so keep an eye on this. We don't go back there. And keep an eye for spiral plants. I don't think we'll find one quite yet. Where we're looking for is a little higher. Now, it wasn't, and we're looking for the geometry to start turning a little tanner. So, looks like this is the Marguerite area, and we have a base up there, but we can come here and recharge our oxygen real quick. It makes sense that it would be around her location. But I thought I'd been everywhere around here, and I have swam right past it, but for some reason I was expecting it to look differently. That's basically what it was. Anyway, get that oxygen going. Down. Oxygen plant, we won't bother. Let's see. Now the deepest part leads to the crystal caves, and that's where that shadow Leviathan's lurking. But we do have a base down there, so we can get our oxygen sorted out temporarily. Like I said, this is mostly just a reconnaissance mission. This is a thermal, situation here, so we won't bother with that again. We needed to hang a left, apparently. Yeah, and I know that you can technically go through these crystal caverns that, well, you'd hang off of there and then you go way down and hit the crystal caverns. And there's another way that if you wanted to go up on the surface and come back around, there's like a trench up there, if memory serves, but I don't really recall that, and I don't want to get too far out away from my vehicle. It's like this, we've already discovered it. I mean, this is a good source of, titanium. if you're looking for that. See, that's the base that we've built. So it would make a lot of sense to go in there and get that oxygen. Put a battery on the charger. I don't know why the legs aren't there. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Won't ask too many questions. Let's see, battery, charge it. Pull another one out. And let's put up some of this ion cube. We have another locker here. Oh, plenty of space in this one. We'll put up that old power cell too. Don't have a way to charge it at the moment. I'll go ahead and cook this fish while I'm thinking about it. And eat it in the water. And drink of water. I need to be collecting bladderfish while I'm thinking of it. Inactive. We're decent on power, but I should grab a little more biomass than I think I need to eat. Because, well, that reactor, I don't want to let it get too low. So let's go ahead and handle the bladderfish since we're here. And then throw these in there. And if we don't eat them right now, that's no big deal, of course. But I will, actually, because I want that overproduction boost. I'll give them one in here. And we'll cook the other two up. Alright, go ahead and do the water. Yeah, I was going to try to do the water first, because you come over here and you go cook food, and you know, it's alphabetical, right? I believe it is. It's not, actually. I don't know why. But anyway, that first one there, so if you just like double tap on the menu, it'll start cooking that, and they're not really worth it as food, and that's wasted water. So you don't want to do that. Even though it's very easy to do so. Alright, go ahead and drink the water. Eat those. Alright, now we're in a good situation. Reactor's bio-reacting. And they don't have a good indicator, but we'll be alright. I mean, this is a pretty decent area as far as food goes. Turn that off, I don't want to waste the energy. Alright, cool. Now, Shadow Leviathan is lurking down here. So we need to avoid him if all possible. And I'll do that by hanging to the sides here. And we're trying to generally go up. So if I can see an access to an area above here, I think it's kind of in the back right, if that makes sense. But it's easy to kind of get lost around here because it's all samey. I mean, I'm sure if you're a mineral aficionado, you could tell right away, but I myself am not. I mean, I like them, but I'm no Hank. Let's see. Now this is starting to look cool. We're 600 meters here. I don't hold a lot of optimism for making it back with that, but if I can make it part of the way and drop them, that would go a long way. I should be scanning these, but the oxygen is more important right now, and I could be going too deep, but hey, if I die I just go back to where I was, so it's not a big deal. Now if they have a little alcove with oxygen, that would be pretty sweet. But I might have gone too far here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And I'm starting to think that was the case. We'll do our little bit of exploring here and accept our death willingly. Okay, now that guy.
Oxygen.
Bad news bears. But I'm not going to go without a fight. And he missed me, it looks like, so. Well, not literally. I don't think he has any particular feeling towards me either way. He's just a giant, scary fish monster. But,
The crystals in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
Thanks, Alan. That's the hive mind body thing or alien thing in my head. It talks to me sometimes. Mostly has interesting things to say in the game. Let's see. It's Alan. It was implanted in the facility there, way back then. Let's see. And of course, I keep forgetting to put a beacon, so I don't know exactly where my home base is.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But Subnautica will be very helpful and just spawn me back there when I die from suffocating again. And I've really put a hurting on this battery. So actually,
Oxygen.
while I'm thinking about it, I should probably build an ion battery for this. Oh, this is cool. Not too bad. Alright, let's put one on the death clock here. No relation to the show. Alright. Did our battery get charged? No, it's kind of slow, frankly. What goes into an ion battery exactly? Iron, gold, silver, lithium. Alright, we are set on that, I think. And if not, I can find it. Lithium, ion cube, gold, and silver. Which we have a decent amount of both. Alright, let's make this ion battery. Now this is how you ride in style. Put this in the Sea Glide, and they last, well, they have a bigger capacity. So they take longer to charge, that's true. But they also have a bigger capacity, so. Column A, column B, right? But if you have a decent rotation, then you don't have to worry about it. Alright, now that did hurt our food situation. We were good on the reactor, though, which surprised me. I didn't think that'd quite fill it up. But we don't have anything really draining it other than battery charging, so. While I'm here, are these crystals scannable? I know I saw some earlier that were. Man, it really hurts to think about that, but I might actually just have to bite the bullet and go up there. Because I promised spiral plants, and I'll deliver spiral plants. Because they've been kind of haunting my dreams. And he did mention the facility would have some. Oh, before I do that, before I even think about that, I need to get this other oxygen tank filled up. So I'll just grab a bladderfish on the way, another featherfish, and if I can get something else, that would be nice. You can't eat those. I don't know if they even provide much energy to the bioreactor, so I just let them be. And another featherfish. We eat 2 of these. And get this tank fixed up. Because, I don't see anything. It doesn't sound an alarm or anything, but I think the oxygen efficiency is still reduced at this step. Because we haven't got a total solution. Cook the water first. I mean, if you're not drinking water distilled out of a fish with laser beams, what are you doing? Might as well just be thirsty at that point. Alright, eat these before they go rotten. We're good on the water, or good enough anyway. Alrighty. The reason I don't want to just go up... Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, what do you need for a beacon? Because that would save us a lot of heartache. Just copper and titanium? Okay. Copper's kind of hard to come by, but it's worth it in this case. Especially since I can just, pull it out. Oh, and this, no, we don't need a grav trap. Alright, so we'll get out here. We'll call this one Deep Base. Did I center it? No. Do I care? Not really. Deep. Deep. base. That'll be that'll work until we get something. We'll just call it deeper base. Got less bit of oxygen here. Come out. All right, pedal to the metal. We have an ion battery in here, but it still takes energy to move along. But we won't die so quickly on it. Now we just got to worry about not dying to the Shadow Leviathan. And you know, I am also debating just building another. Okay. All right. Faster. 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 It's like never look back. Well, there goes 75% of my health. Need that reinforced suit and also a depth upgrade. Man, what am I missing? I always discover this area accidentally. Not accidentally, by chance, by whatever you wish to call it. It's like I know there's a way up. I'll just see what's down here, because if there's an alien facility, I can pop in for some oxygen. Alright, now this is just the uranite area. Or not uranite, but kyanite. It's like, that's cool and all, but not very helpful to us right now. There was another one. Finding it, that's another question. But at least we're kind of away from the Shadow Leviathan's playground here.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And we didn't pick anything up after that, so, you know, a death will just be a death, right? I mean, I hate to just die for no reason, but...
Oxygen.
It's just kind of the size of things right now. You know, just a regular oxygen tank probably wouldn't be too bad as far as materials cost. Matter of fact, I could probably just... I might have died there before, you know that? Bet I did. Oh no, that's nickel. Oh, I don't want to die now. Alright. Let's do it. 800 meters. Can we make it? They just have nickel laying out on the ground. That's kind of weird. What's Milo doing? Milo's still looking for Spiral Plant. Because I know we're in the general area here, but it's still avoiding me. Good to see you, Trina. Yeah, just swimming around. Because I've been in 2 different areas, actually. Like, right near my base that it's supposed to be at. But it's still hard to find. And, I mean, I think last time I was even swimming right in the area it was supposed to be, saying, wouldn't it be funny if it was right here? But that's just how it goes. And the reason I don't just go up and look for the trench up there,
seconds of oxygen
I don't know if we're going to make the oxygen, is because my what's it call it, sea truck is in a different area. So I'd have to go back and swim up there, and I don't want to do that. But it sounds like I'm going to have to.
Oxygen.
Because, alright, let's find a landing spot to die here so I can save this nickel ore. Alright, at the magnetite, and that's north-south, whatever. Let's get this death meter going. 18. That's only 2 this time so far. Alright. How are we doing on battery? Good on battery. I think when you die, they just put you at 50% satiety or whatever. We're not going to worry about the battery. Alright, so let's get a game plan going. How are we going to leave the crystal area? Alright, let's do that. We'll just pop up out of here. And actually, since we have an... one thing before I do go, I usually forget to do this, or often, I'm trying to be better about it, is make sure my other tank's got oxygen in it. And as a matter of fact, what would it take to make another tank of oxygen? fiber mesh, and we lack that. So, or do we? Yep. No. No good. So what I'll do is a sea truck, and then I saw a thing where it's like you go to the original drop pod and then you just go due southeast for a while. So I hope it wasn't southwest that I saw. And we'll do that for a little bit. Make sure we come up here and get charged up at Marguerite's for the oxygen. Well, we might not need to. There's some oxygen plants around. But it's best not to turn oxygen down when you get a chance to find it. So I'll do it since we're going to be here. Is there anything in here cool? That's some sketchy looking meat. Alright, cool. Where's that tank or moon pool? Also need to build a moon pool at some point here. But I want to save it to somewhere deeper. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, now let's see. Sea truck. It's not too far away. We'll just go there and alright, so we need to find the entrance to that, and it's kind of near here. Just look for the remains of the thermal recovery agents, or not agents, but machines like this. They're really trying to beat the idea into your head with the club that you need to build a thermal harvester at some point. Or maybe they're just trying to tell a story. Either one. Yeah, we'll go down here. Now, let's check at the top here, since we'll have more oxygen than I thought. Nothing interesting too much. I hope that nickel's still there when we go back, because you need that for a lot of, well, the prawn suit for one. A lot of stuff on there. Now see, I'd been here before too, and I had no idea there was a giant vent garden up here, and some very nasty sea critters too. Chelicerates, you don't want to cross them. You're kind of hopeless unless you're in a sea truck, frankly. I'm sure we'll see him. See, look at that guy. He's gonna eat my ass if I, well, not phrasing, but yeah, there we go. 295, just barely under the crush depth, or over it. So what I need to do here is come up here, and we're looking for the remains of the Mercury 2. If memory serves, the name isn't too important, but it's kind of now this guy has got our scent. We're gonna. Nah, it's just the way the sound carries in the water. They always make you look behind your back. Alright, I just obliterated a bunch of fish for no reason. This is not the Mercury 2. We have explored this a little bit. Or maybe it is. If it were, that would be really hilarious, but also frustrating. These are vent gardens. I don't know why I haven't seen them before, but basically they're geothermal jellyfish. We're looking for a thruster section. Oh my, no, I refuse to believe it. Okay, it's not. Alright, whew. Because if I had my base right next to where I needed to go down this whole time, I don't think I'd ever recover. I will chop a line back to the pod here, and I don't know why the compass isn't showing up. Maybe I have to be swimming. Or maybe it's a HUD thing. Let me check my options real quick. General graphics. Oh, I didn't know this was running 1080. Whatever. I guess it's getting downscaled anyway. Let's see. PDA pause, UI scale. I had no option for compass. I don't know. That would be really useful to know. Nothing on here either. I guess it's an upgrade. I don't know. Not worth spending the time worrying about it. We are looking for a trench-ish thing. So I'll come over. We're in the general area. Like I said, it's only a tiny matter of time. Get a drink out here. And another thing is, probably the reason I missed it was the plant's actually a lot shorter than you'd think. You know, the picture makes it look like it's some tall thing, but it's really just a little short thing that grows around in a spiral. And this is not it necessarily, but if we check these trenches enough, we'll find it. It's like these guys. Now, something you might not know about them is they have an EMP, so they can kill your sea truck. Not permanently, but they can turn the power off on it. 199 meters. All right, we're not in a terrible spot. 300's worse. Or the worst that we can take in this thing. I really wish I knew what happened to that compass, though. That would have been a good thing to have. Sea monkey, what up? I think they're not, I don't know if they're called sea monkeys, but something monkey. I mean, you'd think there was like a trademark dispute or something. But I guess that's, wait, is this the Mercury too? It's a ship. It's a ship. Oh, I don't know, man. No, I don't think this is it. One I saw had a, the thruster section. It is the Mercury though. Mercury 2. Okay, we are in the neighborhood here. Now we're looking for a thruster section. And this is not quite it. However, if there's one piece here, there'll be more pieces elsewhere. Now this, are we heading towards the void here? I don't know. I don't want to do that. Up, 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 up. This looks kind of voidish. I don't know. We'll go this way.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
She'll give us an ominous message if we're too far. And the screen will get spookily dark, and it's really unsettling. Yeah, I don't like this one little bit. So let's go back this way. Unless it's just really deep out there. Well, I guess that's kind of the idea of the void too. It's like, how do we make this... okay, whoa. How do we make this, you know, obvious that you don't go there, but also explain it narratively? And in the last one, they just called it a ecological dead zone, because the idea in that was there was kind of like the planet has a lot of underwater craters from like asteroids or whatever, and there's a life that can exist in those, but outside of them, nothing. And that also kind of explains why the sea life is different in the different games to a kind of pretty remarkable degree, because they haven't interacted with each other in quite some time. Let's see now. All right, unless there was the thrusters. I mean, we're seeing some good good loot here. Let's see what this is. Aquarium module, we've already got it, so this is just going to be titanium, I think. No, we didn't. Alright, that's good. That's not super useful, but also I did learn that you can have several of these modules attached to your sea truck at a time. So you literally just have a little convoy going. And it's not just one at a time, because otherwise I was thinking, alright, we already discovered that. I don't need the titanium quite yet. I was just thinking that, so why would I be carrying around an aquarium when I can just have storage? Okay, so this looks purple, Vanguardish. Well, we were here earlier. I might just pull it up.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Because this is, see. Do we got somebody coming upon us? No. Alright.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Well, I'll be. I think I'll just, yeah, I'll go up top and pull it up on my phone at this point. Because, man, I've been in the right areas. It's just really hard to navigate, and there's not a compass, and there should be. Let's see. I need a good spot to park myself in. I'll do one little round here. And it's like, oh, well, is that a spiral plant? Well, I don't think it is. I know it's not. You'd think it was, but I'll hit it with a knife just to prove that. It's not. See, I've scanned it to something else. You don't get anything from it, so. Alright, one little second. I'm gonna look on my phone here. Alright, so. Oh, that's interesting. Spiral plant. Subnautica. It's like, I did look this up earlier. Oh, and I've only got 8% of my sea truck, so that sucks. I probably just need to go home. Make another fusion center. And well, there is a coordinate system too, right? So I can use a fabricator. All right, where do I find it though? In the vent gardens. In the vent garden. And it's on a shelf next to some like yellow stuff and mushroom thing. Okay. I'll risk it. How far until my forward base pilot? 500 meters?
Calorie intake recommended.
Alright, and I'll need to eat at some point. So heading back through the vent gardens. I'll be looking for a shelf. I'll be trying to conserve electricity. This guy is not going to let me though. Looks like I'm going to have to shock his ass. Did not work. Did not work. Did not work. Okay. We're in some danger here. We're in some danger. Okay, that hurt. Now, can you imagine if I wasn't in the sea truck? I would be lynched. Alright, forward base, or... what was that? Last known location for pilot and the forward base, so where was that? It's higher. Okay, 2%. We're not gonna make it. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that. But and actually, we don't have our ribbon plants up there either. So I don't even know if we can fabricate a replacement. Actually, we can. We're just gonna have to yank a battery out of something else. So it's gonna have to be sacrificed, but versus just swimming everywhere normally, I think it's worth it. And now that we have the ion battery technology, we can not worry about it quite as much, because having that in the Sea Glide really helps. We might just quite get there. Now we won't be able to come back anything. All right, see, we didn't quite make it, but that's not too bad. I mean, just yoink this power cell here. Don't have a good way to... Well, that's what the moon pool's for, actually. And it's starting to make sense to just put it here. But I don't have a good source of energy here. The bioreactor just doesn't have enough...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
local shit. Though... I guess I could get it back. Let's see what goes into a moon pool. Titanium ingots, lubricant, and lead. We might have to go fishing for some lubricant here. We got one titanium ingot. We got two. Lead is a little bit harder to come by. We have it in our deeper base. And lubricant, we're just gonna have to go to the kelp forest over there. Yeah, look at that. Another dead power cell. Alright, so we got a battery. We need another one. And they can be dead, but don't really have any dead batteries anymore. Well, do I want to pull out of the mineral scanner? Because that could help us find our lead that we're going to need. And it could just swap between the fabricator and the whatever. Need to get that going. That would have been bad. Before I forget it. It's really a question if you just want to sacrifice the moon pool or not. Or the batteries. And I think I do. I'll pull it out of the mineral detector because I don't really use it. And we can build a deconstructor later. So get that mineral detector. We got to put it in the hot bar here. Quick slide, whatever you want to call it. Come over here. X out. Unload the battery. With this repair tool. And I need to remember to repair my sea truck, by the way. And I think it was silicone rubber
Emergency.
to tie them together.
Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
You can hear her stomach growling. Let's get this taken care of real quick. Make a power cell so we can get around. And let's kill us a fish or two. This'll do. We're just trying to get some calories in us. Some groceries down the neck, as Snowball would say. Alright.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That'll do us till I die of something else. Alright, let's get the sea truck charged up. If this guy wants to square up, we'll do it. I didn't expect the wind, but whatever. And drop that in there. Oh, that's nice. It selects it out of the menu for you. Alright, now we're only at 50%. Oh, and before I do forget, like I mentioned, I did want to repair this. Because if we took another hit from Mr. Cranky down there, that would kill this. I'd rather die 20 times. 20 is an exaggeration, but we'll say 10 times than have this die. That's just more materials, and I don't want to gather them, frankly. Alright, now this, you'd think this is the mercury too, but it's not. This is something different. And I don't know what it's called, but those are thrusters over there. So I'm just gonna keep on my vent garden bullshit here till I find it. It's like how much in my entire history of playing Subnautica, I've never had a single stupid plant evade me like this. It really kind of boggles my mind how I could be so close and yet so far. All right, got to keep our depth in perspective here. 250 meters. Starting to get a little tricky here. Wait, how are we at 97 on the battery? Oh, because that's the installed cells. Okay, that's pretty nifty. So it just goes down twice as fast.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
From what I saw, it was on one of these little shelf of things. Gotta watch out with that crush depth. All that repair is just going to waste. But it's just tempting, man. Soon. a hard little plant to
Warning,
find.
maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Matter of fact, when I get it, I'm probably not going to even use it to build the depth upgrade quite yet. I'm going to build a garden if I can, but I've got the plans for it. Come on, man, don't make me do this. Alright, yeah, that's right.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage
My eyes are
imminent.
rolling in my head so hard right now. Alright, let's go down. Spiral plant, tell me more. Not there, not there. Okay, I'm pretty close to just pulling coordinates up. Because, like, how in the hell is it not here? I'm really scratching my head. And these look a lot like spiral plants, but they're not.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright, fluid intake I got. Don't worry about that. I got water. And actually, while I was thinking about it, I could have just taken a thermo knife to some of these fish for the food, but... Again, like, where?
Calorie intake recommended.
I'll take care of that in a second. I'll take care of it right now, actually. I'll show you this. You can just zap. It is kind of hard to hit a fish with a knife. But once you do, he's cooked right there.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, now we can't forget about oxygen. Alright, go back to the ship. Avoid this fella here. Man, imagine looking something up and still not being able to find it. Wow, they just... There must only be one or two of them. Base. Alien distress call. Let's see, actually, well, I can't build anything on this. I don't have the fabricator module. Do not. Ooh, get close, get close. We're only at 70% health strength, and we barely interacted with anything. One hit out of that chill spirit, and we're going to be at like 15. And I don't want to take it that close.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
We're probably dead if we get hit, so I'm gonna, discretion is the better part of valor. Let's get up here and reformulate
The
it.
nearby spires are substantial thermal vent structures, hospitable to coral formation.
Hospitable to coral formation. Okay, that's a... Is that another thermal module there? 216, we're alright. Thermal plant fragment. Okay, yeah. This. Let's check out here just a little bit. Just a little bit. 81% already. Wow. I mean, this thing just eats the juice up. All right, nothing. Nothing. Go over here really quickly. Hope we don't get eaten on the way. Just passing through, don't mind me. And nothing, nothing. Man. Okay, see, we almost did get our lunch. Or we were the lunch gonna be. Gonna be the lunch. Yes. Oh, you know what? Rather than just worry about it, I should just repair it. Then we don't have to think. That's pretty obvious, huh? There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Taking rounds. Alright, hold on, guys. One more sec. I've had it. I gotta find out for sure. Because these are very evasive, apparently. Okay, so normally you would need a depth 2 to get there in the sea truck, but you need that to get the depth 2 upgrade. Huh. Alright, 250 to 300 meters. Okay, so you can find them there. Perimeter defense, we've got it. Food, got it. Got it. Survival knife, got it. Purple vents. Head south from the drop pod. It's the biome with the vents that are purple. Well, I somehow I did miss it. I can kill it. No. Next to Delta Island. Deep purple vents. It's not an overly dangerous one once you're past it. All right, so what I'll need to do is head to Delta Island and go past the first one that's next to my home base, and then find the next one and dive past it. And they're dotted around there. So, all right, we've got more of a game plan now. Delta. Actually, we'll just chop a line back there. Because forward base, we need to make them line up, essentially. And I apologize for this. I thought I really had it, but this has frustrated me more than anything in this game. Okay, alright, that's encouraging. See, now building a beacon there helps us out up here too, because we can get our lay to the land. Now the vents aren't quite here. Okay, we got a biome switch here. Now there are plenty of purple vents, I'll grant you that. But how deep are they? That's above there. I will find them. Alright, we're looking for the next section of the ship. Section of the ship. Say that 5 times fast. Which should kind of vaguely intersect the vent gardens. And you're supposed to just find these? Give me a break. Okay, now we're more at the vent garden than the deep purple vents, which doesn't help, really.
Warning, maximum depth
300,
reached.
no.
Hull damage imminent.
Alright, I'm going back up. This one did not work out. And we've got our... Well, the speed boost also, I came to learn, really only applies or makes a difference of any substantial matter when you have the extra modules on your sea truck. So any noted speed that I got was maybe kind of a placebo. All right, so that's Delta Station. That is our first one. Now you'd think, okay, purple events biome, cool, yes, but is it? So let me double check that again because. All right, purple events biome, stern. All right, now this is the stern, yes, because it's got the rear thrusters on it. Now keep heading into it until you find the next piece of the ship. So we'll do that. And the fact that it's not 300 something meters deep, allegedly, we'll let that be our guide. All right, actually, let's make sure we're lined up here. All right, we are. So this is the way. If I don't start seeing more purple vents, I'm going to be curious about it. And actually, let's see. Does it tell you the biome with the F1 menu here? I mean, we'll just play it. Player biome, tree spire. I mean, I guess this is okay, right? Alright, hold on.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, not quite yet. And I can't go too deep because... 278, that's cutting it. That is cutting it.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
That 300 is a hard line. Alright, so we're too far. I imagine. Oh man. I'm tempted to just call it and find it. This is maddening. All right, now this might be void right here. So, yeah. See, how it's kind of getting dark. Don't want to play here. This is no go. It's like, this is kind of unfamiliar. What's up here? Yeah, anybody here?
Calorie intake recommended.
It's like I'm getting thirsty and hungry at the same time. I got a little while on the food, so I'll wait on that. But goodness gracious. Alright, this is kind of thermally. It's not a Chilicerat though, so... we got this bad boy. These prawns or whatever. It's like, what am I missing here? Tell me, game. Alright, now this goes deep, but that's not it. That's not it, I'm fairly sure. So we come up again. We're at 82. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Alright, give me another minute and I look up the coordinates. If I can find them again quickly. 'Cause that's another thing. It's kind of, even if they say it's in this biome, in this spot, it's hard to tell where exactly you are. Because I see plenty of the the purple vents, but then when you go deeper, they're not there anymore. And then it's like, oh, well, check the intersection of the lily pads. They're up there, so. Nothing here. And the funny thing is, I know that I saw the other section of the Mercury earlier, but I can't find it again. So is it not in a straight line? I'm hearing all sorts of angry stuff around me. But they're, you know, those things sound bigger than they are. Which is a good thing. Because I don't want to have to be contending with Leviathans also. Alright, now check how shallow this is. Whoa. So this is Delta Island here. I do remember that. Or where the Delta base is. And my forward base. Man, it's kind of a big island. Have to go around it. I mean, 400 meters, I guess it's not enormous, but in the scale of this world, it kind of is. See how we're doing 57%, and this is going down double fast since we only have one power cell in there. Alright, but forward base pilot is near the Mercury wreckage that we found, the stern of it. See right here, as we say. And, okay, so that's your thruster section. And they say just keep going deeper till you find the next section of it. And I tried that. Let's take maybe more of a left. It's like, yeah, we're in the purple vent garden, or not vent garden, but purple vents biome, but we need to be in the deep one. Or we can find the remains of the excavator. However, good luck finding that, because I've forgotten. Even though I've swum past it multiple times. And we're in the desperation stage here. Alright, no Mercury. No Mercury. I mean, this kind of stuff is cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. Now that looks artificial-ish.
Emergency. Starvation
Starvation's
imminent.
imminent.
Seek calorie intake immediately.
That is cool and all. Alright, I'll do it. Fine. Very well, stomach. You win this one. Newt, newt. I'm just chasing after this thing with a knife. And something's trying to eat me, too. Watch me die. Alright, I've been back. I don't care. I mean, let me starve, right? It's better than chasing after a fish with a knife in the ocean. Oh, wait, no, here we go. We live. Where'd he go? Cooked arrow ray. Thank you very much. Lucky moss.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, now let's get some oxygen while we're here. And I like that. That we see a little bit of wreckage. Because that means we must be closer. Hydration is going to end up being a problem. Pretty imminently here. But
Calorie intake recommended.
see, it's like you eat a fish and there's one more fish. And I've lost my bearings. Well, more or less this way. We're seeing bits of sea truck debris. And we're only at 187 meters, so... Any moment, please, Mercury wreckage. That would be really cool. Alright, I've hit that at 79. It can't be down here, could it? Now this is starting to look kind of sparsely populated with stuff, so I don't feel good about that. mean, we are looking for a deep vent garden, but... nope, this is not it, Chief. I don't know why I still have that up. Oh, so I can see the biome. Lily pads. Yeah, this guy, yep. He got me first. That's that EMP I was talking about. Luckily, he didn't attack me. And it's like, I know I am like maddeningly close. It's like, okay, cool, alien technology. Actually, you know what? That might not be a bad strategy. Because we are looking for that excavator. I'm just going to let this guy chase me for a while. 200, etc., etc.
Seek fluid intake.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, lads, this is our Hail Mary pass here. Wait, nope, nope. I am not going to leave that ship there if it's dying. See, if I had walked away, I would have come back to nothing. So let's give her 10 meters just to be sure. Alright, anyway. Well, I guess I should consider eating some more raw fish. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, okay. Oh no, this is that other one. It's like, which is cool, but not very useful. Or was it? At this point, I'm just fucking around. I mean, I'll just die and wind up back there with my meters refilled, so I'll have to put another one on the board. But oh, also, I need to watch out for those parasitic plants. Yeah, let's head back to the deep base sort of direction. Yeah, I'm thinking that might actually help. Okay, watch out for that fella. We'll go deeper. Those are kind of the worst things to worry about, and also the oxygen plant. That's good. I'll try to point them out. See that right there? If you get in that, you'll get eaten. I see it. It went down trying to get me, and I guarantee you, I'll pass by another one of them. That's just the way life is. What is this called? The lily pads deep, whatever. But we'll turn that off because I'm sure it's distracting. It's not that helpful.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie
think I'll
intake
just-
immediately.
Starved to death. That sounds pretty cool. Or wait, no, maybe that was it? I know there was an installation down here. Oh, come
Warning.
on.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, we'll hit an oxygen plant here. Yeah, this isn't it, but we're gonna take the oxygen at least. We can eat this
Seek
fish.
fluid intake immediately.
Alright, does that help? It does. That's a 5
Vital
H2O.
signs stabilizing.
Alright, let that tank fill up. Oh, you know, didn't see anything useful in here, but I might scan that skeleton. See, these are the bodies of the architects, or they were. It's their skeletal structure. It's very hard.
Calorie intake recommended.
This skeleton is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Alan?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a fallen architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad in a way, that I found this again, because I missed it the first time. I don't know how I just totally missed out on seeing that dead body down there, but... oh, might as well get that tank filled up while we're here, right? One, two, three,
Seek
four,
fluid
five.
intake immediately.
Heard that, heard that. If we can find one of those eyeball fish, that'd be pretty cool, don't you think? Or some other underwater plant you could eat. Now, see, that thing almost got me. It's got me before. And it got me again. Wow, this really... I hate it. Gotcha, bitch. Just another day underwater. Now, see, you think, is this a spiral plant? It is not, actually. It is something else. Alright, now that's some weird shark thing. It was an alien artifact that I was well, so maybe that would be helpful. Let's go this way. We are a little deep for the thing I was looking for, but it will take us back to our ship when we die, so that's... We're just scoping out the neighborhood here. Don't want to look at that guy, because they will charm you. Well, charm's not the word. Mentally confuse you. You get your directions mixed up. We'll go through this little nook and cranny here. Find anything cool? No, we did get an oxygen plant though, so count your victories where you find them. We have already checked out an alien deal. But I'll head back this way anyway. See it from a different angle, perhaps. No, we already found it. I already know it. I was thinking there was a small chance to be something different, but I doubt it. Anything useful down here? Possibly. Possibly.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Look at this oxygen plant here. Now, if I could find some of this to eat, that would be really cool. But I don't think we're going to be that lucky, guys. If I do die, I'm going to take one more look at that guy. Because it's like, man, how bad.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I think I might just let it go.
Seek fluid intake.
Because we need the water anyway, so... See, we're not gonna lose anything.
Oxygen.
So, which is gonna kill me first? Oxygen, of course. I'll just throw another one up on the board here. 19. All right. See you all on on the other side.
I am picking up a signature of an important item belonging to my people. I will share its location.
Okay.
Wow, what a way to wake
Location
up.
uploaded to PDA.
Alright, let's get that. We didn't even bother to use our other tank, so that's cool. Alright, now where? I won't do that because we're far down the wrong crevice here. Alright, is that up? That's up. Man, that's the thing about neutral buoyancy. Which way's up, which way's down? Does it matter? It does, actually, but... If I could find that wreck of that ship, that would be helpful. Because again, I passed by it earlier in this very stream. It's just... It all looks kind of the same. It's like, that's not it. Not it. It would be in this direction, I imagine. Vaguely. And find little bits and it's like, oh, alien technology. Well, we did discover that one down there, the sanctuary. Like that guy. Our battery is starting to get pretty eaten out here. So, yeah, it's looking grim. All this for some spiral plane. Pay no mind to that big whale thing, it won't hurt you. There's some table core around here, which I had forgotten. That's cool. We might need that for an advanced wiring kit later. I'm sure we'll need some more of those. So right now, our main focus is to try to find the wreckage of the Mercury 2 again. And as soon as we find the next section, just kind of root around in that area. Alright, now that is the initial piece that we had, the vent gardens. So if we kind of assume that it fell apart while it was in motion, because it certainly wasn't just sitting there, which chop a straight line here. Let me get my everything lined up as well as possible here. So this way, we should find some of it. Now, if I just find more vent garden, which it looks like, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, it looks like just more vent garden. Alright, I'll hang a left here. Because I do remember seeing more of it in this kind of greenish water. So, yeah, see, like that. That's not it necessarily. That's part of it. That's a section. That is not natural. And it's been here for a little while, apparently. It might be worth looking at some other time. Ah, here we go. Here. So, do we want to check this crevasse? I'm willing to do anything right now. Let's, while we're here for a little break in the monotony, let's get a little exploration going on. Maybe I can find a piece of the prawn suit. That'd be cool. Oh, wait. Ah, we already scanned it, though. Yeah, there's some cool loot in here, by the way. I will need that laser cutter to get more of it. But, yeah, okay, we're in the right area. Of course I've been here already. That's just the way things go. Let's see. Looking for somewhere to get down here. Alright, let's go here. 260, 270, 280. I don't want to take it further than that, so we'll come back up. I'm going to kind of chop it in this direction here, because that's more of a vent garden sort of situation over there. Really what I'm looking for is, it's not vent garden, it's more of a purple vents kind of situation. Actually, let me come back around here. I'm burning battery, I know that, but... Tell me more. Because it's getting close to 2 hours that I've spent looking for this thing that I know where it is, allegedly. Okay, alright. Possibly. 250. 260. 270. I do remember vaguely. Of course, that's you don't want to rely on that too much. We'll take our lumps. somewhere in this network. Okay, that's there. Now, we were here earlier, weren't we? Yeah, this is where the red stuff goes.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
And it's just... Let's check this other direction, maybe. Because I might have just skipped right over it. I'm sure taking a beating on this. Okay, this could be useful. This could be cool. 269, alright, so we're getting down, but not too far. And this might just take us to the end of this canyon. Now, I know it's just a game, but come on, that shouldn't hurt that bad right there. Alright, now that probably contains some valuable minerals. I kind of don't want to, but now see that shadow, that's what I'm talking about. Or that you saw where that thing was swimming. It's still coming after me right now as we speak. Or it was, I thought. Let's scan this here. If it's a container module, at least today's stream will have been... It's an aquarium module. Well, can't win them all. $270, we gotta watch our butt here. One hit and we're toast.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Get away from me, boy. Alright. Let's repair this, because... Man, I don't even want to think about this. Yeah, okay. Fine, fine. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. It's worth it. We'll have to get a battery charged on this one, too. So many things. So many things. Alright. Now, I kind of know that this isn't the area to be going at, but... Just more of curiosity. It's like, oh, events, that's kind of an encouraging sign, but... Nope. Nothing again, nothing again. Might just be one of those things where I find it off stream. Because that way I can just really sit down and think about it more. Nope. Alright. Back to where we were from. We don't want to go down further that way. Or this way. Or let's go this way. It's amazing how the just like you just change your location a little bit, and I know they're trying to do it to biomes, but just the way the light hits and everything. And I did read the intersection of the lily pads and the vent gardens is a good place to look. So, but you know, again, I'm only 300 meters is all I got, so. Alright, one more time at this, because whatever, there's nothing to be lost for now. Dive past it towards the deep purple vents. Spawning at 250 meters to start. Okay. Maybe. Now this may be... Wait, no, that wasn't right. Could it be? Take next piece of the ship. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Let's just reckless abandon here. Well, not reckless, because I'm not going to throw my ship away, good lord. But I will try to find something cool.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Looks like there's still stuff out here. But this is starting to feel voidy. Yeah, when you look around and you see nothing, that's a good sign that you should not be going that far. And I can't go too deep. This is, man. Actually, have I been doing this for no reason? See, what's that depth upgrade module to? Does it just need nickel or Mark II, enamel glass, synthetic? Okay, so we do need this spiral plant, which is the bane of my existence right now, and has been for quite some time. Gonna really check that out. Over here, I mean, a lot of good modules. No, I didn't die there. It's just a nice collection of stuff. If this is an aquarium, I won't scan it. Of course, it is. Of course, it is. Let's check this one out.
Calorie intake recommended.
I hear you there. Alright. Now, this is new-ish. Ouch. Getting close to 300 meters, so I'll be careful here. Yeah, I think this is kind of where it's kind of a continental shelf situation here. So we'll head back. I mean, there's creatures around, but it starts getting to that barren look. Even like when you go to somewhere really deep in the game, even if it's really deep and hostile, you'll have a lot of creatures, but if the life forms start disappearing and there's not something else to take their place visually, it's kind of a cue that you're heading in the wrong direction, or you're getting towards the end of the world. As far as I can remember, I've never seen anywhere that was, well, no, maybe like a volcano caldera, but those are small. 195. So from what I read, what we're looking for is about 250 meters, and it's near the I doubt it, though. I'm seriously getting something wrong here. Looks like ship's right here. But no spiral plant. No spiral plant. Guess I could check this one, but like I said, we've already been down here a few times, so I don't know what's going to be different. Oh, and we're out of power in our sea truck. Oh, that's not good. Actually, that's a game breaker right there. We need to get some more batteries for that. And I don't know how we're going to charge it without being forced to build Moon Pool. So, I don't know. I think that might be the end of the stream right here, unfortunately. I wish I could have found it, but... Antenna plant. Let's scan this while we're here. we'll head back to our forward base pilot here and kind of lick our wounds. $230 we'll make it of oxygen, but that means we're gonna have to swim manually back to our first one and get some ribbon plants. You know, I will. This confuses me right here, though, because right, I'll pull this biome map up right here. We're in the purple vents, yes. Purple vents, yeah. Now, how do you get to the purple vents from here without the crevice? Like, I'm confused. Unless there's some deeper purple vents over here, which I am totally all for, man.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But like I say, I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, if I die, I just go back to where I was. And I got enough battery to make it back a second time, so I'm not super angry about that.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Well, if we see something, we eat something. But if I could pull it out in the last second here, I would be very grateful. Okay, no, this is just Marguerite again. But let's take that in a different direction here. No, let's not. Let's go back up here. Because certain things are starting to jog in the memory. Like, I've gotten lost trying to find Marguerite's place and wound up in the place that I'm trying to go. So what if I try to just do the opposite of what I think here and go this way? It's kind of not jiving with the markers I have on my map, but you know, I've tried everything I thought I should do. Let's try something I think I should not do. That works sometimes, right? Everything, if you've tried every logical outcome, the only thing left could be the solution. Oh, well, at least we found something cool.
Valuable information.
Alright, let's check these out. What's in here?
Is indicating more of my people's technology.
Marine life analyzer.
But the images I am receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Fragmented images? Why would that happen?
I can only theorize that the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive material. Perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
Ah, yeah, we were there. But until we get some fusion cells going, or a fusion cell, or a power cell, excuse me, not a fusion cell, then we can't do that. But I'm still not going to give out hope yet. This could be the run. And I guess I got a little time. Add more of that antenna plant, or antenna fruit. I don't know if I need to, but I'll just grab it since I'm here. Alright, this is not it. This is definitely not it. That's two, so I could grow some more antenna fruit if I'll need more later, I imagine. We're doing okay on battery. This is fusion cell, I gotta say. It's oh. Guys, I think we got it. I think we got it. And I just have to not die. Alright, we got another tank. Please tell me. I do. Oh. Guys, that's it. We made it. Oh my god. Oh, alright, let's get the hell out of here. All right, take me to the surface, please. Just get me to that surface. I can take it the rest of the way. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think we were gonna find it. Oh man, that is a relief.
Seek fluid intake.
I hear that. We're gonna start starving here in a second, but all right. Which one's closer? 10, 50 meters.
Seek calorie intake.
All right, he's killing us. Okay, 400 meters. We got it. 400 meters till we're in the promised land. All right. You can hit me if you want. I'll make it. We're starving. We're starving like Marvin here. 280 meters. 280 meters. 200 meters. Man, everybody wants a piece of my ass today. Uh, 150 meters. Come on, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, one more hit and I'm toast, but I think we made it. I think we made it. Home at last.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, here's where we starve. Let me put this in the tank first. Well, I just died. But hey, you know what? We made it. 20 deaths. Alright, let's see what he's got
Our
to say.
searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes,
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
you are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better. There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is, oh right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your
A bird?
PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author. Emily something. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
Adding hope to your database.
Yeah, some hopium. Well, you know what? I would have dismissed it, but Hope found us those sparrow plant fragments after 2 hours of fruitless searching. So you know what? Hope works. I'm cool with Hope. All right. Well, now that I got that, I'm gonna save because if it crashed, oof. And I think I'll take it back to the Zatsu screen for ending the stream here. Well, we did it at the very end. Against all odds, we found some spiral plant. So I'm going to be very careful and I'm going to make a bed for those and grow some more. And then we can get our depth upgrades going and things are going to be sweet for a while until I find the next intractable problem. But just goes to show, you stick with it a while, it'll come to you. And with that, I'll leave you in the stream. Thanks for coming. And I'll see you next time. I don't know if we'll be doing Subnautica next. You know what? We might. Because since I did find those fragments, I'm not as salty. But maybe some new game too, and more Maple, of course. But I think that's all. Thanks for coming, and see you later.